Hey guys, Vuzok here, and today we're doing another mod review. This is the Better Dungeons mod. So I'm going to be showing you guys some clips of kind of the dungeons I found. Now, I really like this mod. I hadn't used it till now, and it's just really cool. So here we go. Now, I'm kind of gonna... This is a new world now. So I have some clips already, but I just started a new world here, and I wanna see, because the first time I did it, I spawned like right beside dungeon. I thought maybe there'd be too many of them, but they're pretty difficult to find. So I want to see if when I spawn here, I come out near to any. Doesn't seem that there's any close ones. Also, not only are there just better dungeons, and these dungeons are really cool. There's like maybe one, two that kind of look a little ugly, but there's also the normal dungeon still, by the way. But there's horses, and there are like flamingos or something. There's one there on the ground. Yep. So that's one of those guys. I thought at first that there was flamingos or whatever these things are, and no chickens. But apparently there's also chickens as well as them, and chickens are a lot rare. I've only seen like 3 in the about 3 hours that I was reviewing this mod. I found almost every type of dungeon. Actually no, there's probably a lot still to discover, but the first time I found this like really cool desert kind of palace, and I've been searching for... There's something there. Yeah, these are not like too common, but when you fly around for 3 hours, I've come across like 4 of them. So this is just like a kind of watchtower thing. And if you are to go inside, and we're playing on hard, but yeah, if you're to go inside, there are just 2 levels, and you'll always find a chest. And then there's massive dungeons. In all these dungeons, there are huge underground dungeons, which are pretty difficult to go through. So I'm gonna kind of cut here, and I'm gonna show you some clips of all the other dungeons I found. And this is one of the horses. Yep. Alright, this is a kind of like a guard tower kind of dungeon thing. I like the look of this. We're probably gonna make something like these in Olympia. They look really cool. I'll have to break the door to get in because there is no button. And as you see, there's a big underground dungeon and an upstairs. Now, I might go up here and look at it. Yeah, I've gotten so many ideas for Olympia from this. It's really cool. Okay guys, this here, it looks a little ugly, but you're unlikely to come across it in your world. I've only seen 2 altogether. And the same 3 hours playing. You get a lot of ores, as you can see, 2 diamond there, some lapis, coal, gold, and iron. Then you go down here, and there's a load more ores here. And as you go down, they get kind of better. And there's also chests like this. Golden apples, pretty good. And chests get better as you go down as well. There's multiple floors, like the nether kinda. And down. A big lava pit, stop you jumping all the way down, or if you just fall, I guess. And then the very bottom chest will obviously be a bit better. So there's one that's pretty low. Just check this one first. Nope. And there's another one over there. Wow, 3 spawners, 2 chests, so that must be pretty good. As you can see, there's little like dwarfs and huge silverfish being rid by dwarfs. There's a load of new mobs, I meant to say that. And they all wear armor and stuff, golden record. It's a really cool mod. Like, I obviously didn't check the other chest. And when they go to hit you, all the attacks are modded differently. It looks more real when mobs kind of attack you. The swords, they make it look real kind of. And then it leads into more of these kind of dungeons, and there's a golden iron golem there. Not sure if you can see it. I'll get some torches. And there's a golden iron golem there, and there's ones with all different colors. Obviously you can get bricks pretty easily in these dungeons, but it's unlikely to come across them. There's a dwarf using chainmail armor. There's one with iron, leather, and diamond up there. So it's pretty cool, and I think there's a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut here and go to a new one. Alright guys, there's a dwarf riding a spider. A little glitched out, as you can see there. And this looks like it's the same clip again. I think I just took it because the lava's flowing down it now. So, here, now these I really like. There's gorillas and there are turtles. This is one of the gorilla kind of guys. Now, he's a boss, as you can see, like there's the ender dragon thing above it kind of. Well, like a health bar. And I'm going to try fight it. I think I do, yeah I do. And this is what happens. I get a few hits in and wow, a lot of hearts damage and he killed me. So here's another one up in the trees, as you can see. Here are a lot of those, what do they call them? Anyway, those bird things, different colours, and you don't get chicken off them, you don't get anything off them, by the way. Just check there. Nope. And horses, lots of them here. They do go to wheat. I'm holding wheat right now and I can breed them like that. White one come out. No. Alright, now this is one of my favourite things. This is the turtle. And they are awesome. This is like the clip of me trying to fight one. And it's really cool. So yeah. Now if I hit it, a splash attack, that's one of its attacks. Right, now I am in creative, so I might have changed that now. But here we go. So I hit it, get a few hits in like the gorilla before another splash attack that did 3 hearts. Now it's doing the spinny thing, which is really cool. That did a lot of hearts. I think it was 4 hearts. And splash attack. Nope, spinny one again, and he's gonna kill me. Yep. So that's that. Just to show you, the normal dungeon is down here. Yeah. So it's all normal. There's still cobble on the ground. I was just checking. I remember this clip. I was just checking the sides to see if it was linked to anything. But everything seems to be usual, normal zombie one. Alright, so that's just proof that there are cows. I wasn't sure at the start. This is a pirate ship. Now there are bosses with the Better Dungeons mod. This ship here is just a tiny one. There will be no boss in this. I think, yeah, that's just another view of it. And as you can see, a pirate in a boat. Now I think that's a real cool thing about the mods. There's pirates in boats wearing armor. There's guys in mine carts. It's really well made. And some of them shoot bows and stuff. And there are still all the normal mobs. Not much in the chest, and it's just a jail. I have come across a lot of these ships, and they're all kind of beside each other, so I think they're like in little fleets, kind of. I'm just wrecking the ship now. Anyway, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I find another one in a second, and some of the pixel art on the sails are cool. So that's the last one over there, and this is another one I found. This one has like a glass window in it. Look in now, and yeah. Nothing in there, and down here, that's pretty cool. You can look at the fishies, although there are none that you can see. This is another one, a little bit of a strange shape. The ones we make in Olympia, we're going to try and make them look a little bit more realistic. But still get ideas kind of from the, it needs to be a bit longer, I think, to make it look normal. And this is an enchanting table thing, apparently. Okay, now wait for it. Here we got the boss ship, and this was at the back of the other 2 ships. So there's one and the one in front of it. So they're kind of all sailing in a line, apparently. And mob spawners, they disappear once the mob spawn, which is really cool. You're not going to be like bombarded by them. So there are a lot of mobs now. And nothing on top. Sometimes there's a guy with a bow on top. Oh yeah, here we go. He's diamond armor and a bow. It's pretty cool. They obviously programmed that. It's really, really well made. Like, I don't know anything about making mods or anything. There's a painting here. And this is the boss. Now I'm gonna try fight him. Let me how'll I do this? I just put that back. I remember, because this is, I'm doing a voiceover just in case you didn't notice. Oh. Well, anyway, I just want to show you how hard it is to kill a boss. They are very difficult to kill. You need full kind of like protection 4 armor, I think, to actually kill one. I'm not sure, like, if putting lava under them and stuff, if that will set them on you. I don't think it would. So that is one way of killing them. But the Necromancer boss is one of the most difficult, and he can heal himself and stuff. And the way he heals himself is he spawns skeletons, and every hit the skeletons get on you heals him that much damage. So it's very, very difficult to kill him. And I have some clips of Necromancer bosses that I'll show you guys. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Great. Okay, there's another turtle under the water. Just want to show you. They're not too common, same with gorillas. But you do see a few of them, and he glows, obviously. I like those guys. They're my favourite. This is a really cool fortress. And we'll be making stuff like this in Olympia. Because I really do like the look of this. With the iron fences. And you can see how it kind of landscaped in. It's not the best in this one, but normally they go on perfectly. This one almost went in perfectly. It's very difficult for them to make it perfect. And you can see all the stuff in here. And I'm not sure, how do you get to the bit that's sticking out? Oh wait, is that in that one? No. Anyway, so if you have a look around here, there are kind of like market thingies. Nothing in any of the furnaces in this mod, by the way. I think in the clips I checked all of them for some reason. But anyway, there's a throne, but there is no boss in this one that I remember anyway. Some torches. I think, yeah, there's a horse in here, 2 of them, and there's some seeds, like you can get some cool seeds where you spawn right beside dungeons that are awesome and stuff. Oh yeah, this is a kind of like pyramid that leads to an underwater maze. Now I'm going to be cutting out the whole bit where I go into the maze because I was in there for like an hour. They're huge, but basically this is what it looks like. It's awesome. It's like water going down. Really cool. I'll be copying a lot of this stuff into Olympia, but the maze is all obsidian and I just get lost. Okay guys, I edited that out. This is an oasis kind of thing. A cool tree, and then it's a little, like, I just realized this is a new part of the landscape in it, which is really cool. And here we have a kind of, looks kind of like the pyramids in 1.3 a little, but not the same at all. And we'll go inside it now. I think I go in the front here, yeah. So yeah, nothing there. I remember being kind of suspicious with all these levers and all. I think all they did is open a door. I didn't even look, I just pressed all of them. And yeah, that opens that. I don't know why you needed all of them. I guess, yeah. Anyway, and this just leads to another underground maze. The same as last time. I had some torches. I don't think I realized. Same again. And those mazes, they give you pretty cool rewards. It's just another one of these bar chips with a different pixel art thingy on it. And there, he spawned with an axe, did he? No, with a bow. Okay, and yeah, I don't know why I went in and looked at all of them. It took me so long to find these. A mushroom in there. It took me so long to find all these kind of things. There's like a few minutes break between them that I was kind of desperate. Yeah, this is a huge slime, and I remember finding this. This is really cool. I saw it underground in a chunker, and I went down, and it's just like a special cave with a cool, huge slime. Diamonds floating and stuff like that. It's really cool. They're like all over the ground, underground. There's caves like these, like special ones. So this mod kind of does make the game a little easier, more than it makes it harder. But to actually kill the bosses, it is very difficult. But you can raid all the dungeons without killing the bosses, which kind of makes it unfair. And now I was going to try kill the slime, but I needed to go over here to get my sword, and when I went over here, he walked straight in the lava. Yep. But they're pretty cool. So yeah, I think that was a giant slime anyway. Maybe, yeah, that was as big as they get, I think. I'm not sure if it was bigger or not. I can't remember. Anyway, this is another one of the first ones we found, so I'm not going to go on with this time. I remember. And there's a ship out there. This just kind of show you how close everything is. Well, this is the closest I've seen them. So that was the ship, then the tower, and now this kind of castle thing. Not the best built thing that's been in the Better Dungeons thing. Just a simple one, and I think it has a underground dungeon in it. I heard a zombie there. Has an underground dungeon in it, and I don't like going in these because they're all massive and they just take up a lot of time. So let me just, yeah. So I'm getting diamond armor and diamond sword. They're not actually that hard to kill when they have diamond armor and diamond sword and stuff. You don't get the items either, by the way. So if we go down here, and actually a faster way of going down would just be to break the things under us. See if it's very deep or not. Yeah, anyway, I don't think I'll show it. See, yeah, it's just I'll cut it out. Alright. Another one of these turtle. Apparently they go on land as well. I didn't know that. Looks a little out of place. I think it probably still does a splash attack. This is a really cool castle thingy I found. It doesn't look like very nice, but it's cool the way it's in a crater that's kind of, and then it's floating on water. I like it, and it must be very hard to kind of get that into the game. I don't know. There seems to be a abandoned mine shaft beneath. I'm not sure if that chest must have been from the mod, not the mine shaft, or maybe it was from, I don't know. Anyway, I like this. Might make something a little bit more nice looking in Olympia, but it's just basically a huge castle, and there's chests around the place. I'm just gonna go to the top, I remember, and there's little bits of stairs in here, so you can actually, yeah, there's a room. Oh, it's so hard to get in these. There. And yeah, so that's that. And I know a lot of you guys like these mod reviews. They said about the days mod. There's a Necromancer boss now. They are very difficult to kill. Can't remember. Yeah, I do. I tried it. Let's see how fast I die. 4 hearts of health, and that was just from the skeleton. That wasn't the Necromancer. This I saw was an underground minecart system with a glass thing above underwater. It's cool. So basically, you know, you guys probably can't really see anything, but I'm going in now. You should be able to see it once I fix this. 1 sec. Yeah. Come on, place the glass. Place the glass. Okay. I get some torches, but anyway, you're just under the sea, and it's kind of like a rail system with glass around it, which is pretty cool. And there are mob spawners, so I come across one up here. Okay guys, so at the end of these tracks you come into these kind of, they're like the magic cave in Olympia, which I thought was unique. But anyway, they're like grass, jungle-ish coloured grass, I think, with giant mushrooms and what else? Yeah, just normal mushrooms and stuff. They're pretty cool. I'm just lighting it up just to let you guys get a picture of what it looks like. None of the water like the magic cave has, but very similar. And just ran out of jungle grass at the corner there. That's it. Creeper on top of that one. So this is, yeah, we're definitely gonna make a lot of these in Olympia. Well, no, 1 or 2. Yeah, they're like semi-circles, semi-spheres up in the sky, made out of, what's that, enderstone or whatever, and you got pretty cool buildings on them. Yeah, so there is a Necromancer boss in this building in the middle, and yeah, there's actually, wherever you find one of these kind of enderstone sphere things, there'll be another one like this one here, and that's the other one. Now this I remember this, and it looked really cool. It's like a big Aztec fortress thing. I definitely want to build something like this in Olympia. I remember I didn't actually really have a good look around. I just walked straight in to have a. I'm sure there's huge underground dungeons like everything has in this mod. Necromancer again, and some good stuff. 10 diamonds. You could just run up the stairs, kill like 5 people, and get those diamonds. Gold block 5. So that was a secret chest, I think. And you can see it didn't landscape in perfectly, but if you were to wait in the area and let the grass grow back, it would look almost normal. Now I took those ender pearl, or ender eye of ender, because I wanted to start looking for a stronghold. Also, NPC villages look the same as you can see there. It'd be a pretty cool place to make your house in between that big, huge fortress and this. This is another one of those underground caves that I said they are, a lot of them that look really weird. They kind of make it a little bit easy. If you find one, you find a lot of diamond, and if you have a looting 3 pickaxe, you'll just be full of diamonds so easily. But they aren't that hard to find, or they aren't that easy to find, but sometimes in an unloaded world they're very obvious. I don't know, you can kind of see like the chunk they're in lights up somehow. I think it's because it was already explored apparently when they modded it in, and I think I just in this clip go walking around to show you how big they are, and they go on for a long time. Just kind of like flat caves really. That's another one of those boats, and over here is another one of these fortress. This is almost like the first clip I showed. If I go over here to another fortress, I'm not too sure about this now. Do I go over here to another fortress? No, I don't. Oh yeah, there's a forest fire there. Alright guys, this just showing you that there are still chickens in the mod. I can see now that this clip is pretty long. I was wondering why. I remember the whole time I was reviewing this, I was trying to look for the original dungeon I found first time. It was the coolest one I found. Oh yeah, this one I was showing you. It seems as though once you reach a certain point in your map, this starts happening. It's just C, and you get like all these big errors, like chunk error kind of things. This is another thing. I thought it was part of the mod, but I don't know. It, like this cave looks pretty natural, and then you go down here and this comes out the other side. It would be very unusual to find that in Minecraft. The mountain itself does not look like a naturally generated one really. It's possible it is, but and there's a ship apparently. So when they put in these ships that are beside me now, they have to put in the whole sea, I think. So that's why there's a really bad chunk error down there. So that's one kind of downside to the mod. But I've been walking, I remember I was walking for about 3 hours. So the chance of you, or I was flying for about 3 hours in one direction. So the chance of you guys, if you're actually just using this in your single player, coming across that is very small. And if you're doing it slowly, I'm sure that wouldn't really happen. This is just a pretty cool tower I found, another dungeon beneath it, like they all have. The real, like the easy loot's always on top. It's the dungeon is the good and the difficult loot. And I just wanted to look inside this part, I remember, because it looks really cool. I want to have a tower like that in Olympia too. Lots of towers. This pirate ship has a creeper face, pixel art on it, which is pretty cool. And there's also in the Nether fortresses are different. There's no open parts, and they're all kind of dungeons. What else? Oh, this is a pretty cool one as well, like a cliff fortress. I don't know how I'm sure they imported the whole cliff, not just the actual fort. and there's like bridges and many things around here. I really like this mod. Definitely 10 out of 10. I recommend you get it if you kind of want an extra challenge. In some ways it does make the game a little bit easier, but if you're gonna just raid them, it makes it a lot easier. But if you wanna take on all the dungeons, they get very difficult. Like, say this one here is massive. The biggest one I came across the whole time. It's like a kingdom, and as you can see, it generated into the world almost perfectly. Well, no, not really. But when they're floating, they look like they're supposed to be floating. I'm not sure if they actually are or not. This did not generate in too well because it is massive, but it's pretty cool. There's even a little village, and I like the way the mobs spawn and then the spawner goes. That's one of my favorite things.